Alright guys, welcome to episode number 10 of Decrypting Movies. You're watching MWM, I'm MaddiE Dawson. It's year end. I thought I'll pick a weird movie, to do a final episode in this year. And the movie is Lighthouse. So it was released in 2019. It's available on Netflix, 1 hour 50 minutes in length. And my one word review is Maverick. It's simply unorthodox. IMDB 7.5, which I feel it's underrated. And my verdict is it's not just a movie, it's an unnerving experience. This is my blog, so you can read and decide whether to watch the movie or not. Let's just straight away jump into the trailer before we decode the movie. Alright.
Tell me, what's a timberman want with being a wiki?
Just looking to earn a living, just like any man. Starting new.
On the run. Keeping secrets, are you?
No, sir.
Why don't you spill your beans? Why don't you spill your beans? Why don't you spill your beans? How long have we been on this rock? 5 weeks? 2 days? Help me to recollect.
Right, that definitely was a unnerving trailer, and as you can see, it is what I call potential contender for the film of the century. It is black and white, and with an aspect ratio in square like in the old movies, 1950s and 40s. So everything is unique about this movie. It's a completely weird film, and it's so satisfying for a movie maker to experience this film. That's why my verdict word is just not a movie, no, it's an unnerving experience. So let us decode layer by layer. First, the story. The story is about a lighthouse keeper and his assistant. So the lighthouse keeper is an old man, as you can see. William Dafoe plays as a lighthouse keeper. He's the one who's taking care of the light in the lighthouse, and his assistant is Robert Pattinson, the new Batman. So both only two characters. So the story revolves around these two characters in a remote island. Where the lighthouse is in place, and they are to be taking care of the lighthouse for a period of time, and they're expecting a ship to come and pick them, and doesn't turn up. So in this period of time, what is happening with both of them, being alone in the island, in the lighthouse, without much interactions with other folks, how things go crazy is the movie. This is a simple storyline, and the narration is third person perspective. So the two protagonists, William Dafoe and Robert Pattinson, are the main characters, but apart from them, there is one more protagonist, which I would like to point out, that is the editing and sound mixing. Both has played a crucial role in this movie, because you're not just watching the movie, you are feeling the movie, you are experiencing the movie, especially the waves of the shores, the seagulls squeaks, and you can feel like you're actually in the island, in the lighthouse along with them, and you're going crazy along with them. So that's how good are the editing and the sound mixing. 90% of the movie is filled with environmental sounds in a lighthouse, and that in itself, with its raw format, gives you a horror tone. So you cannot categorize this film as a thriller or suspense or psychological film. It is a combination of a lot of things: psychological, horror, thriller, suspense movie. That's what I would like to call it, because you can classify it under any category which I've mentioned. So this is it. The assistant gets admiration to go towards the light, and he wants to be in that place, but the light keeper, William Dafoe, doesn't allow him, and he's responsible to give review, and if review is good, he gets his pay. Robert Pattinson gets his pay. So after a period of time, he loses patience and he tries to attack the light keeper, and things go awfully crazy from that point of time, and that's the whole movie. It's just pure interaction between these two characters. There are no other characters in this movie. So if you count in the nature and the surrounding, that is another character. It's a very beautiful film. For some reasons the director wanted to make it in black and white with an aspect, age-old aspect ratio, which itself gives you a weird sensation. And definitely this is a movie that has to be watched alone to enjoy or experience truly the setting that is being presented. And obviously people who are not fond of sad tone movies definitely will not have a liking towards this movie, but it's an enjoyable movie, thriller. You're not gonna know what's happening next, and it's filled with sounds from the shores, seagulls. Definitely that'll give you a disturbing experience, like watching a really good horror movie, and I recommend you to watch this alone. The performance has been amazing. Both of them have carried this movie on their shoulders. It's truly commendable. I think it's one of their best performers that I've given. I've seen William Dafoe in Spider-Man. He played the villain, Green Goblin. So even then he was very good. So I never knew he was such capable of creating a role like this. So it's a very good movie, and I recommend you to watch it alone to enjoy it. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. We will catch up another episode of Decrypting Movies. Until then, it's MaddiE Austin. You're watching MWM. Bye bye.